Good to go for the rest of this road trip as well. And I asked Jason Kidd, okay, what is the game plan now? And he said, Cooper Flagg, go baby, go.
And Flagg had 12 first half points.
And the road has not been good for the Mavs, Dave. 3-9 away from Dallas.
Well, Flagg responding to Jason Kidd needing him to step up here, and he's got 14 points now, a game high, 12 for Moody. Steph Curry has 3 field goals now. He's got 12. It's interesting. They were plus 16 with Steph on the bench in the first half and minus 3 with him on the floor.
Well, the bench really performed, particularly Podziemski and Al Horford.
Flagg for 3. That is the one area he has struggled as a rookie.
Versatility.
Meanwhile, that basket for Steph Curry, PJ, on the last possession as Curry gets to the rim again. He now is at 26,002 points for his career, the 22nd player in NBA history to reach that plateau.
He's one of those great players that you say the numbers, you don't think about it. You know, we talked about that in the open. 26,000 NBA points. Max Christie with the high percentage finish inside.
Kevin Garnett to move into 21st on the all-time scoring list. Green for 3, spins out. Kept alive by Butler. Curry in and out. He had made 4 in a row from the floor after an 0 for 5 start prior to that miss right there. Nembhard, great defensive play by Curry, knocking it away. Foul. Steph immediately signaled to the Warriors bench to challenge that. Perhaps he thought he was fouled, and they can look at that to see if there was a foul proximate to the play, even though there you could see it clearly went out of bounds off of Curry.
And because it was Steph, Steve challenged it. Didn't even bother looking at the bench behind it. When the main guy says challenge, unfortunately, as a coach, sometimes you have to go along with that.
Both teams out of challenges. Looked like Cooper Flagg got a piece of that. Flagg with a block to go with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 14 points in his Christmas debut at 19 years old, 4 days. Christie inside. Looked like he maybe created contact with Curry. He was slow to get up. But coming back into your frame, Curry's missed 9 games this season. Had a quad injury earlier this month, but after that is averaging 31 points per game in December. Shot clock down to 3. Post. Missed the layup. That was a good pass by Green.
Very good pass.
Marshall fouled as he drove through the lane. Groin injury suffered in the second quarter. Nembhard too strong. They're 1 for 7 from 3. Tough pass, but eventually Green got it to Butler, who scores inside.
Still going to give Dre half a turnover on the pass.
Lead is 15 for the Warriors, their largest of the day. Another miss from deep. That one from Marshall.
Dave, you know, that's another way. Obviously, they miss Kyrie enormously, but three-point shooting is another big factor. You talk about his ball handling, all the other things he does. Excellent three-point shooter.
About 10 months removed from the ACL injury as Cooper Flagg drains a 3, his 28th made triple this year. Jason Kidd told us before the game that expect sometime in January an update on Irving's progress, but he said he's feeling great physically and mentally.
One of only 3 #1 draft picks that Dallas has.
Which is wild. Only 4 times in NBA history a team's had that. Post 3 no good. Dallas ball. Marshall in transition into Draymond Green and a blocking foul.
Oh, the block.
God, I'm telling you, this is going to be a special season for New York. Man, I'm hyped. We got something
within striking distance. Despite the poor 3-point shooting, just 2 made threes, one by Christie in the first quarter and then by Flagg moments ago. The Mavs within striking distance. Curry from deep, no good. He's 4 for 11, 1 for 6 from 3. Williams racing up the court. Good defense by the Warriors. They are a very good defensive team, 3rd in the league. Washington, who's had a quiet day, got deep and scores his 2nd basket.
Washington Jr.
7-0 run. The Mavs back within 10. Curry working on Christie, drive and kick. Podziemski spot up short. Curry got the board and fouled on the putback try. What a smart play by Curry. Sends the contact.
I didn't think they were planning on Steph necessarily going to the boards, but again, they've done a good.
Having a good 5-minute conversation about crashing, not crashing.
Offensive boards. I'll tell you what, you watch the East, particularly the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. They're making a living crashing the boards.
It's helped Golden State in this game, 16-2, outscoring Dallas in second chance points. Flag fires that one towards midcourt with a shot clock down to 3. Pull up Brandon Williams. Banks it home.
Are we giving Coupe an assist on that?
Just the third three-point basket, but Dallas gives up a layup on the other end to Gary Payton.
From Stephen Curry.
Williams over Draymond Green with the long 2. 5 quick points for Williams.
Doing what he does best, and as you referenced it, they're hanging around.
Curry against Klay Thompson. Good passing. Payton to Green, but it all started with Curry. 23 assists. Make that 24 on 30 made baskets. Flag downhill. Out to Christie. Midway point of the third quarter. Flag with 17 points. A game high. Goes to the left with the scoop and hit.
Could have been an and one, too. He got pushed a little bit. You know, to finish your point, Dave, 11 assists on the first 11 three-pointers made by Golden State.
Curry in a congested area gets Podziemski the ball, and he turns it over. 8th giveaway by Golden State. Christie up the court. He can't hit with the left hand. Mavs have it down to single digits at 9, but they couldn't get it to 7. Curry working on his splash brother, got inside of him, and he goes to the left hand and banks it home. And right, go to the left hand when they were playing those games.
Tell you what, Steph underneath, not so much today. We got the foul.
Luka
after game 1.
And Malik Andrews just let us know that Luka Doncic is officially available for that game tonight. So welcome back, Luka Doncic. What do you make of the Lakers and what you've seen from them so far this year?
Well, the easy cop-out is how healthy, how much LeBron plays. I'm telling you what, I like Boston Celtic. Al Horford now playing for Golden State, but I'm not sure. I think they've done very, very well so far. To me, it's still early, and the supporting cast is really going to have to step.
Thought would be near the top of the West, but right now it looks like Oklahoma City and San Antonio. 4 minutes to go here. 11-point game. 3-pointer from Richard goes down for the rookie out of Florida. Just celebrated his 23rd birthday yesterday.
Was playing so well earlier in the year when he was in the rotation for Golden State.
39 bench points for Golden State. Meanwhile, Washington a basket on the other end. You mentioned Horford. He's got 14 points in 7 minutes off the bench in his first game in 3 weeks.
Steve Kerr's not going to be happy with this team's defense here in the third quarter. They're basically trading buckets, and that's not going to get it done.
Podziemski shaken up. And Cooper Flag of the Mavericks is wired for...
I know, that's the right play. What you got, PJ? What up, bro? Chilling. Help me, help me, help me.
That's the one you look bad on Christie.
I appreciate it. It's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. You got it. You got it.
And PJ pointed this out earlier. Steph Curry, when he hits his birthday in March, will be twice Cooper Flag's age. And we talk about LeBron James, who, by the way, will turn 41 years old in 5 days. But now Steph Curry's going to be 38 in March and still going. He was a second-team All-NBA player last year. And Cooper Flag has been, I don't know if he's been the best rookie when you look at offense, because
Quarter, we're from the paint. What sort of emphasis are you trying to place?
Man, we're just trying to get out in transition and run. I think the biggest important is getting stops on defense, and we getting out. We're trying to take high percentage shots. So yeah.
I'm glad you brought up the defense because you're a defensive-minded guy. You all are 6-10 in clutch games. What does your defensive identity need to be down the stretch?
Man, it got to be discipline. I think that's the biggest thing, not fouling and just, knowing personnel out here. So we're trying our best, and I think we're doing a great job at it right now.
AYP, know your personnel. I appreciate you, D'Anthony. Good luck. Guys, back to you.
All right, Malika, well, they just gave up a dunk after giving up 31 points in that third quarter.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they just didn't get it done. Dallas, we talk about 50, 40, 90. Dallas was 55, 50, 100 in the third quarter. That kind of defense is not going to get it done.
Richard hit a three at the end of the third. Can't get one here to start the fourth, and a loose ball foul called on Quentin Post. A turnover as Payton gets the interception. Moody fires, misses a three. Flag, the second youngest player to start on Christmas. LeBron James, about 5 days short of his 19th birthday, at 34 points back in 2003 against Orlando. Flag has that one spin out. He is 10 for 15 from the floor. Dallas within 9. Curry 18 points at team high, but just 1 of 6 from 3. Richards pass almost stolen. Green did a nice job to shield Flag from that ball. Payton's three no good. Flag with his 5th rebound.
Going to need more from Steph Curry this quarter if you're a Golden State fan.
Just 5 for 13 overall from the floor. 18 points for Curry, right about his Christmas Day average. Playing for the 12th time on Christmas. Nembhard double. Great defense, Green. They force a turnover. Payton in the open floor. Challenged by Flag. So he leaves it for Richard for 2.
Cooper Flag was the only guy hustling back. His teammates didn't help him.
And as Malika reported earlier, Anthony Davis not available for the rest of the game after injuring his groin late in the second quarter. Washington hits the...
We talk about that Golden State defense. 4th in points allowed, 4th in three-point percentage defense, 4th in steals, not today, 6th in field goal percentage defense. It has not been evidence in the second half.
And they've held more opponents under 100 than anybody in the NBA, but Dallas is almost there right now. 3 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter. We got a kickball last year.
I think part of it is injuries. They played, as the entire league has had, they've played a lot of games without the key players. Steph's missed 9, Jimmy Butler 4, Draymond 6. But part of it also is the turnovers, as simple as that.
Swatted away by Flag, and
Golden State
almost tapped in by
that
Payton.
should not happen in that situation.
Big possession here for Dallas. Flag takes it himself, and he can't get it, but a foul on Draymond Green on that second try. And that's 5 on Green. Misses the first. We look at our upcoming national TV schedule. Prime Video.
Starting schedule, 17 road games. As Coop misses both of them. Golden State has the potential to very much be a force in this Western Conference the rest of the way. A healthy Golden State.
And Steve Kerr believes that they will get there. Here's a three from Podziemski that won't go. And Flag lost the ball. Jackson Davis in his 3rd season out of Indiana. Curry coming to get it after inbounding it. Shot clock down to 5. Curry driving, fakes the pass, scoop, and he was fouled. He'll go to the line where he's set. Now 8 of 8, 19 points for Steph Curry. 17th NBA season, gets them both. He's up to 20. He's the first Warrior to hit the 20-point mark. And they're back up double digits. This despite missing their last 10 three-pointers. They continue to have a lead of 11. PJ Washington inside, in and out. One and done for Dallas again. On the switch, Washington has to deal with Curry, who gets past him. Podziemski wide open. 3 will not fall. 11 straight misses from behind the arc.
Yeah, 1 for 10 in the third quarter from 3.
Wow, Payton blocked that one. Got way. Comes on the floor each time. Just 1 basket for Thompson. Make it 2 as he hits the long 2. 9-point game again.
You would have to have a very short memory to not cheer for Klay Thompson in this building.
Well, last year when he played his first game here, they had all the captain hats for Thompson. who won 4 championships here with the Warriors. Now in his 2nd season with the Mavs, 35 years old. Shot clock down to about a half a second. Ball pinballs, and Thompson then slaps at the flag. Nearing 7 minutes to go. Flag attacking. Blocked by Jackson Davis.
Goaltending. Still be on the way up, although it's a little easier looking at slow motion sitting over here.
And a timeout by Steve Kerr. The timeout that'll drive Steve Kerr nuts. Brandon Williams finish and a foul. The closest the Mavs have been.
Any team in this league today, they're gonna pay on the other end a live ball turnover. There's such an emphasis on getting down the floor quickly and taking that open 3. Turnovers are death.
But that's another missed free throw, the 6th of the game, and a 5-point deficit for Dallas nearing the midway point of the 4th quarter. And the shot clock down to 5. Butler driving. Podziemski in the corner with 2 to shoot. Gafford closing, and a foul is coming up on Monday Night Football on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. Big one begins 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and the data-driven alt-cast available on ESPN2.
Subtle but critical mistake right there. The closeout too far. He points to pay by the Gafford mistake.
Thompson can't knock it down. Rebound Podziemski. Dallas just 4 for 12 from 3-point range. Butler drive and kick. Melton gets deep, goes to the right hand, and the putback is good from Jackson Davis. On the other end, Williams again able to get to the rim and draw.
Point line, they were 11 for 27. They are now 12 for 45, shooting 27%. 1 for 18.
Dallas has done a really good job in terms of identifying young talent that hasn't been drafted, because you got Brandon Williams, Najee Marshall, and Ryan Nembhard, all major factors this season and today. All undrafted players.
Yeah, let's put that in the positive column for Nico Harrison.
Harrison relieved of his duties as the Mavs GM recently. Matt Riccardi, Michael Finley are the co-GMs on an interim basis. Butler's 3 hit the side of the backboard. He had to put it up with a shot clock at 1.
Right on his back. That was a tough shot to have to take. Mismatch inside if they want to go there.
Christie knocked away for a moment by Moody. Good hands by Moody. That disrupts the flow. Christie from the foul line able to settle down and bury it.
Time for offensive execution down the stretch. That usually means number 3-0 is going to get the shot.
You got Marshall on him on the switch. Now Washington comes to help. Jackson Davis gets the pass, kicks it out with a shot clock at 7. Curry with 3, step back, puts it up, in and out. He's 1 for 9. Offensive rebound though for the Warriors. Now Melton blows by Thompson, missed the layup, but a blocking foul. And that's the 3rd on Marshall, 3rd team foul. Free throws for Melton.
Dallas on the floor because Steve Kerr knows Golden State needs some stops to secure this win.
Right, so you got 4 terrific defenders on the floor right now.
Yep.
Golden State. Williams able to hang and finish. 24 points for Brandon Williams.
Not sure Steve would agree with our assessment of the 4 terrific defenders right now.
Great timing on that comment. Curry weaving through traffic. Working around to Green. Curry coming back to get it. Instead, the backdoor feed and the slam by Payton. That was gorgeous basketball.
And Draymond Green, realizing that his shot wasn't there to this point, passed up on the shot and ends up with the big assist.
55 bench points for Golden State. Half their total coming from the reserves. Christie fires. Can't get a 3.
A really quality closeout by Draymond Green to pressure the shot.
Curry hits the step-up 3 off the bounce, his 2nd.
And as usual, Steve Kerr, 100% right.
First team all-defense last year. Christie blew the layup. That was a good play out of the timeout, but bad execution. By the way, it's the 9th time Draymond Green has been named to one of the all-defensive teams. Only 5 players in NBA history have had 10 or more all-defensive selections. Curry on the scoop, wouldn't fall. And Dallas secures it. They got within 5 about 3 minutes ago. They're back within 9 off the flag dunk. His 25th point.
When a guard goes to the basket and doesn't finish, that leaves your backcourt exposed. Steph was unable to company for a young guy.
Out of the timeout, the Warriors with excellent execution. They get the layup, Payton to Butler inside. Lead back to 11 inside, 3 minutes to go. Butler now 14 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds on 8 shot attempts. Does have 2 turnovers on the offensive fouls. Flag working on Melton, and boy, as he continues to get stronger, and it feels like he has over the years.
He does. There's no question. He's very strong. The defense was decent, but you combine that with his size, and he does have a shooter's touch. Very hard to defend.
He's got 27. Butler on the face-up. They'll double him. Shot clock at 3, and Butler fouled. They did have.
Look out.
Great play by Butler to keep it alive, and then Melton gets that one to fall in the lane.
2 minutes left in the
33 assists for the Warriors in the game. Dallas going to have to start taking some threes, and they got to make them. They're just 4 for 13 for the game. Flag has that one sail over the backboard on the miss. It'll be Golden State ball.
That would make a big difference. But again, we're seeing evidence of it. Talk about Kyrie, we talk about all the other guys. They're not going anywhere without Anthony Davis, David.
And he got hurt in the second quarter and did not return with a groin injury. Curry misses, but cleaned up inside by Payton, and that might do it with 90 seconds to go. Golden State seeking just its second 3-game win streak of the year. The other came in mid-November. They would get it if they can close this out. Washington with the follow jam.
Washington Jr.
A foul call on Dallas. The college football playoff continues with quarterfinal. First round games were on site. Now they go to neutral sites for the quarters, semis, and championship. Nearing 1 minute to go here in San Fran. Golden State up 13. Flag finds Washington for another dunk.
Lest you forget, he's a good passer also. In traffic, off the dribble.
Got 5 assists now to go with 6 rebounds and 27 points. Great balance for Golden State from its bench and starters. 61 points from the reserves, 62 by the starting 5. Shot clock down to 3. Melton for 3. That might be the dagger as DeAnthony Melton looks to the skies hit the same man. I've been trying to get that one to go. He was 0 for his last 15, and he finally got one.
He will.
And then Williams.
Well, you talked about the starting 5. How about the 2 5s? What Steve Kerr got tonight from Trace Jackson-Davis and Al Horford. Great production.
Al Horford hit 4 threes off the bench when the starters in that first quarter really couldn't do much. Butler has to put it up with time winding down on the shot clock. No good. So Dallas will drop to 12 and 20. And again, the concern is the future of Anthony Davis. Will he be available for the Mavs next game in a couple days at Sacramento? And meanwhile, the Warriors have a